It's time once again to go racing.
It does not get any better than this.
The pressure is really on now.
Yes, it's pole position. Lights out and we're racing in PSGL.
The first lap has been absolute chaos.
What an overtake.
Oh no!
I've never seen anything like it.
Side by side again. This will be settled right at the end.
Hello everyone.
Hello and welcome. Look at this. We are back. Richie, just pinch me a second. I know we're in different boxes, but we are back, aren't we? I'm not making this up.
After 5 weeks of long, hard waiting, we're back for more action.
Oh, I can't wait. This is it. We've been waiting. We couldn't race after we raced in the Netherlands because, one, the game broke. Then we tried to race in Singapore, but only 9 people turned up. Then America got cancelled because nobody turned up. And then F3 nicked our drivers. And now we're back with a full grid, ready to go for round 12, officially, because we're having to see what MotoGP did and cancel it, here in Brazil, Interlagos. Richie, it's a fantastic track.
It is.
We've got a full field back. And how's your voice? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. It's been a long wait, so my voice is nice and refreshed, ready for the action.
And we've got a couple of new drivers added in as well, with a changeover, with some leaving and some going as well. And the championship's still pretty much looking the same. So if Richie can press that button, we'll take a look at what it looks like as well, if you haven't already.
The standards or the calendar?
Let's take a look at the calendar first. See, this is how practice we're at. So we cancelled a couple of races and we've got a reshapen calendar. So Singapore was round 10. That got struck off for us because of only 9 people turning up. So round 12 got cancelled. So we're into the last 3 races that we're going to focus on. It's round 12 here at Brazil. Next week, we are in Imola for the first time for PSGL. It's going to be a great one. And then the season finale, Richie, in Bahrain. That's going to be under the lights. Hopefully a cracker.
Yep, we're up look at the standings. So, Bogdan Moldovan still in the lead of the championship here after scoring 6 points at round 10 in Singapore. And then a couple of drivers didn't start. So the standings really haven't changed too much apart from Pesso getting his second win in a row. Because after the Netherlands, after a bit of controversy, Bushians left the league because of Pesso got awarded the win due to a penalty for Bushians. So
He did. So he'll be thoroughly missed, and we hope we can extend him back during F1 22. That's coming out in July 1st, I believe it is.
You ready to start for the track?
Yeah, let's take a look. This fantastic Interlagos circuit, the Autodromo Jon Carlos Palace as well. 2.667 miles, 4.292 kilometers. Half distance around here, so we're going to run around about 35 laps. And this fantastic circuit has got legend just written all over it.
Right, we're going to get the game on.
I can't wait as well.
Right, I can't wait as well. I think we're a couple minutes late here into qualifying, but it's fine. It's got to load in. Great. I think a couple of people already setting a lap, but these are only the banker laps, so not as important. Oh, Danny with a 177 to start off the session. Let's just have a look at Cozzy. I think he's new to the league. I haven't seen him before.
Yep, just one of the reserve drivers coming through. And just to let you know, I can't see the Discord stream. It's closed itself, by the way. But Danny then on top on a he was on top. 117? 107.761. Watching on a very small monitor on the YouTube chat. Clark has gone top as well now. 107.461 as they come through. KTF Phase up into 3rd position, looking strong as well. Hopefully he'll be back up soon. Danny, 2nd fastest, as you said, as well. Now just keeps changing back as well.
It seems it's broken. we go.
Oh,
It's back.
the game
No.
always having desync issues.
Yeah, it's acting very odd. Right, let's go to Fass. He's on a lap here in the McLaren. Is Fass a reserve or?
No, permanent driver. Just been away for a couple of races, but he's back now permanently as well. And he's in the McLaren. He's one of our fastest riders, actually. Had a couple of podiums so far this season, but always been struggling in the midfield. 2 points in Silverstone, 8 in France, 3 in Hungary, 5 in Austria. 8 in Saudi Arabia, and then DNF'd in Belgium and the Netherlands, but finished third on the podium in Singapore.
That's very nice.
As he was one of the 9 drivers that turned up that weekend as well. And already you've got fans, Richie, in the YouTube chat coming through as well.
Let's have a look.
FaZe runs wide at
and
Jacinto Delaga and
Peso
loses his lap time.
Peso with a 1:68, about 200ths quicker than Fast there. Very nice lap.
So he's out there on the soft compound tyres as well. Pirelli for this will have the C5, the C4 and the C3 because it's a short track and it's quite fast. So the game does take those compounds into consideration as well. So it's not just soft, medium, hard across the board. The game does incorporate the different tyres, which means the league racing has the different tyres as well. So blistering could be an issue later on in the race, and we might see a couple of people stopping earlier in the first half if they start on the soft compounds and everyone getting out of the way here.
One quick thing, I can't find the stream on YouTube myself. Have you got it on there?
I've got it. We've got 11 people watching us.
That's odd.
Indeed.
Right. I'm going to quickly tab out 1 second, so sorry if the screen goes black, which it will do. I'm going to quickly have a look on YouTube to find it myself.
No worries. We'll talk about the championship at the moment then. Moldovan is on top for the Alfa Romeo. 76 points, as we said, he's got as well. He's 8 clear of Dursvan as well. And Moldovan won, of course, the season opener in Portugal. And then his second win came at Belgium. Then further back as well, Dursvan won in Silverstone. And his second win came in Austria. And, of course, he didn't start in Saudi Arabia or Singapore. But he's remained remarkably consistent as well. Bad start, for Dursvan in Portugal, but that's only because of the penalties that was applied to him. So everything should still be A-OK as we ride through. Hopefully got everything fixed up now.
We have now. Let's have a look at Santiago here on a fast lap with 2 cars in front, so let's hope they don't cause any issues for him there. Santiago is one of the quick drivers in this league.
And he's been surprisingly good, actually, as well in F4 this season through the intermittent races we've run. He has remained consistent, which is, I suppose, hard for drivers to remain consistent. Oh, and that's Cozy, who was retired from the session. So is FedEx. So, and considering there's a yellow in that first and second sector,
I believe it's on the
surprised.
I think it's coming out of the center S's,
yeah.
Oh, Cunil. No, Santiago goes quickest by nearly a tenth there. 6.7, which is a very nice time. So yeah, the grid is very busy today. 18 drivers.
And Dursvan goes top 106, 635 for the Williams racing teams at the moment. So he's putting his statement out there. He must be the world champion for F4 this year as well. Bogdan Moldovan still in the pit lane, hasn't set a time yet. Now we're running with Tripkov as well across the line.
Second.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, 1866. So what is that? 3. So it's about 500.
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
Off.
Anyone in the chat, quickly, can you let me know if the sound of the game's fine? In case it needs turning up or turning down. It's been a while since I've done this, so I need to get it all back to what it should be. Oh, Beb's got a bit wide there.
Yeah, that was
backed out. I think he's backed out there. Yes, he has. Let's get
It's
Andrew
fine.
Fairley, who's one of our quick drivers. That's good to hear.
He's got AMS in brackets just after his name. Everyone else has their sponsors before the name. But Andrew wanted to be completely different. And of course, he runs with the 46, which is Vale's number in MotoGP.
Well, GT3 now.
Yeah. Did you catch the Brands Hatch race? I did. It was quite good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good race. Very, very nice to watch. It was a big crash, wasn't there?
Yeah, big accident. I was surprised I got away with that okay, actually.
Let's see where Andrew Fairley puts it. Not the best time there. 108.8, actually. He's down by a second, so I think he might have had a bit of issues in his lap. Let's have a look at... Oh, he's invalidated. Is anyone else on a lap? Bugger off, he's on a lap. It's a classic name.
Every time. I know. It's literally. Oh, big twitch round the curve of
Yeah.
assault. As they head down towards Decina Delago, turn 4. Light on the brakes. Then about 100 mile an hour you carry through there in 4th gear. Rising up to the top of the hill, turn 6, Ferradora. Every time
Turn
I think of,
4.
I say Ferradora. It reminds me of the hat.
The fedora.
Yeah, every single time I say it.
I've got to
it's
agree.
crazy.
I do like the names for the Brazilian corners.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're just mad, aren't they?
Every time I come out, is it the Retro Costa, however you say it? I'm not sure how to say it.
Down the
going
red
into-
Costa.
yeah,
Yeah.
coming into turn 4, it always reminds me of Hamilton Verstappen every time. Oh,
Yeah.
and Gobbu. Gobbu's out of the session. Invalidating sector 2. Let's have a look at the Williams or the Red Bull, see if we can see what happened. I think it's Peso. Oh, that
Yeah.
seems like it's hit the wall going into turn 4 there.
So
And
has he gone on the? Do you think he's gone wide?
Yeah,
hit
I
the
think
accelerator on the Astron.
and it's just
spun it
spun.
round.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
most likely what's happened. And Bogdan Moldovan goes 4th fastest with a 1:06.8.
Dude's
Dobson and
man's gonna have a big
Tripkov.
smile.
Yeah, Dobson is his biggest rival, and he's 2/10 quicker here than Moldovan. So it's definitely put a bit of pressure on. I think that's Peso, who's just going very slow. I think he's letting people through because there's a lot of both McLarens following each other. Jack
That's at
Clark.
Magullo.
See his lap.
A lot of traffic at Magullo at turn 8 and 9 before you round it into Juncao. Or
Jack
as
Clark,
David Croft, by the way, does say it wrong. He says Jun Xiao. It's not. It's Jun Xiao. I don't.
Oh, is it?
I want to scream it down to him every time I hear him
Clark
say it.
doesn't
but-
improve. He's a tenth down on his time.
Oh, that's
That's
actually
all.
bad for Jack Clark as well. Because
It is,
you were
he's
rooting
quite
for him
quick.
in-
Yeah,
you
he's
were rooting
very
for him
quick.
back in
Yeah.
Netherlands. Yeah.
Yes, we was. Let's see. Oh no, Vass is on very lap, and let's see Peso here. He's our previous winning on the last 2 races. Thoughts on the first gameplay of F122? Yeah, it looks amazing. I really can't wait. I think I watched some of John Watmere's gameplay. Yeah, it looks very exciting, so can't wait. What do you think of
Every
it,
time-
Josh?
I have seen the Miami lap that was released by F1 at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I didn't see Yana Watmere's one
Oh,
because I've been working on the Miami race coverage as well this weekend.
yeah.
But it does look good. It's a massive improvement. I haven't heard any of the engines that you were talking about just before we come on the air.
Yeah.
But I feel like anything could be an improvement on F1 2021. I think we
Definitely.
can all agree on that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just
Oh.
can't wait for the new cars. As look at that. Peso went too wide over
Yeah.
Juncao and took the lap time away, and it was a good lap actually. So
It
that's gonna
was.
he's gonna be kicking himself for
Let's see
that.
Fass here. He's 400th up in sector 2, so that will put him into 6th place, I think. I think handling is quite different. A lot of unseat and rear wheel spin without TC. Yeah, the handling is a lot different. According to, I think it was Marcel Kiefer, he said it is a lot more difficult than the last game. But Fast puts it 4th there in the McLaren.
Good job. from him
Bobstan's
then, up to
improved
P4.
to a
He has, yeah.
6-4. Let's see Andrew Fairley.
So-
Oh, and he's invalidated already.
Oh
Not
no,
good.
that sounds like
Jack
Senna
Clark's on lap.
Estes.
Oh, that was a bit of lag there.
Jack Clark.
Let's see this view. We haven't looked much at this view today.
I
Jack
think one
Clark's
thing we can all
300
agree
up.
on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing we can all agree on is that if the lag and everything is just more stable in F122, it'll improve league racing. As Jack Clark takes too much of Ferradora, loses out some lap times as well. So I want, mainly, the big thing I want is a red flag system brought in. That if
Yes,
there's a
be
massive
nice.
crash,
Yeah,
yeah,
it'd
that
be nice.
everyone gets to restart. Because we know at some points in league racing, some people just have kamikaze missions and
Yes.
spoil things. So.
Yeah. Let's
I
see.
do-
Tripkov
I'd
here.
like the opportunity as well for, the league setting. I'd
Yeah.
like the opportunity that we can appoint a league steward
Yes.
so that so someone can manually override the penalties for track limits.
Yeah,
let's
that'd be
say.
nice. Yeah.
Just
Ooh,
something that can
Tripkov
add on
here.
because
Trip-
they've added it now. We may as well.
Definitely. Yeah. Tripkov's got a purple sector 2. 2/10 when it's on. This could put in P1. Let's see where it puts Tripkov. P2.
Oh.
3 thousandths of a second
Wow.
off. That's very close.
That's a statement of intent from Chirkov as well. He's down in 7th in the driver's standings as well, but he's not that far off. With 3 races still to go, he could mathematically take 3rd away from Napa Davinsky because Napa has left the championship. Danny is 2 points back. Peso's 4 points back. Tripkov is around about 13 points back, so it's not that bad.
No, it's not.
As well. So massive fight for 3rd. Of course, 3rd is bragging rights and gives you an opportunity to qualify for F3 and F2 next season.
Oh, is it?
So, yeah, well, it's about who can set the fastest times. And if you're up in the championship, you start moving up as well.
Definitely.
So keep your fingers up.
Yeah, they've actually gone very quick here. He ruined his first lap in the Center S's on the first corner, but he's currently 8 seconds quicker than his previous time. So let's see where he puts the Haas. Will he do a Kevin Magnussen or a Mick Schumacher?
Well, he's taking it too close to the pit wall. Cuts the corner just a little bit.
This could be very quick here. Puts he 12th. Not bad at all. 7.2.
Okay. And
Could have
he's
been quicker.
1,000th quicker than Gobu as well.
Yes. Who is also near the
Exactly.
Haas.
That's good news for the Haas teammates
It
that
is.
they can rely on each other's data because if there were 1,000th difference between them, that's going to help them
Very
big
similar.
time coming into the race. This
Let's
is
see.
fairly now out
Yep.
lap. He's had tyres as well. He's taking a lot of tyres in qualifying.
He is indeed. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I think the races. You know, Brazil. There's always lots of overtakes. Most corners you can put a good overtake in. So I think it's going to be, a very interesting race. I presume there'll be quite a few collisions. So
Oh yeah. I
it's
think
going
we
to be
all
very
hope,
interesting.
don't we?
We do. You've got to add a collision in there. It adds a bit of drama. Bunches of pack up. So we'll see. And Andrew Felley's on his fastest lap here. He's currently 17th, which is definitely not very good because Andrew Felley's quite a quick driver in this league. So 17th is definitely not what he wanted.
Big twitch coming out of Curva de Sol
Definitely.
as well. He had to
A lot
make
of
that
people.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the virtual posture you're on about into
Yes,
Casino
it
de Langa.
is. He's already 2 tenths
Two
quicker in sets of 1.
This is
which
good, up the hill.
It is.
Past where Hamilton crashed in
Yes,
2017,
indeed. Oh.
I think, or 16, one of the two.
And Ocon as well with the puncture.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot about Ocon. That was a weird
2018
one.
that was that, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, it definitely wasn't 2020 because we wasn't here then.
I think it was 2018, yeah.
Yeah, 18 or 19.
Yeah, no, I think it was 18 because 19 he took out. No, 18 he took out Verstappen.
Hello, Manuel K. Welcome into the stream. To see some amazing F1 action. Well, F4 action, we should say.
It's so confusing, isn't it?
It is. People moving over very nicely, I think, on this track. It's quite a thin track, so... Oh, Cunion goes fastest by about hundredths of a second, and Andrew Felley takes it 7th. About
That's a good time,
700...
then.
Yeah, 7 tenths behind Moldovan in 6th. Who else should we take a look at? Peso, as he's on the flying lap, I believe. Peso, one of the
this
quickest drivers, so, he could be looking for his 3rd win in a row today.
Back through we go. Qualifying's concluded. 18 minutes flies by.
Yeah.
As they come through, so they get another 2:52 left to set their time. Santiago P6, Bibix P13. They've taken the flag as well. Looks like Mateus Canal's going to be on pole position. Duzman will be alongside him though. But good start then for Duzman. If he can get the inside line into turn 1, he'll have the advantage. Raven's backed out of a lap time as well, so it's all coming on.
Let's
as
have a look
they
at people
come
coming to the
through.
line. Mercedes. No, wrong Mercedes. This Mercedes we want to look at. And he's invalidated. Who's behind him?
Oh.
It is...
Fairly, I just saw
There
him.
we go.
Oh, spinner.
Danny's... Someone spun.
It's one of the Red Bulls.
Oh no, but we'll have a look here at Bugger Off as he's coming for a nice... This will be a quick lap here. Oh, and he's invalidated. And he's spun it.
Oh,
yeah.
and he's into the wall.
I think that was
and
done
across the
purposely.
line.
Let's see Peso. He's a 10th quicker.
He's
puts
still
it
going
fifth.
for pole position. Oh, it's a big improvement for Peso.
From the other Red Bull. Tripkov,
yeah,
he's
his-
2 tenths down. Doesn't improve.
So it wasn't. So if it
The-
wasn't Tripkov, it must have been Peso, but we saw him.
must have
So
been.
Alpha Tauri maybe?
Is anyone else on a lap? No.
Nope.
Bogdan, he's
Couldn't-
coming in.
they're all there.
Fairly
Okay.
is not on a lap. So yeah, that's qualifying.
That Clark is on a lap, apparently, we're being told, but he's crossed the line, I believe.
Yeah.
He's backed out, yeah. That's it.
So
Qualifying's
Cuniel
over.
first. I don't think we've ever seen Cuniel on pole position before. I think it's his first time pole. Dovzan in second. And Tripkov
I
in
can't
third.
think of him on pole.
Oh, I didn't see that. Bogdan moved up to fourth, pushed Peso down to fifth.
Oh, second row directly behind Duzvan into turn
Yes.
1. Oh, that's title fight on the hands.
It is, definitely.
Only 8 points between them.
Yeah, Kunil. Sorry if I said that wrong. I don't know if it's his first race. I don't recognise the name fully.
Oh no, he's been here for
Oh, has
since
he?
Portugal. Yeah.
Oh.
But I think it's his first pole position. Usually, I think he started 4th in Portugal and
Oh.
dropped back to 5th, and fought up with podium positions. Where did he finish?
That's
in
not
the
bad. Yeah, I was going to wait for everyone.
yeah, finished 3rd in Portugal race 1. Yeah, he was on the podium in our first race for PCF4 of the season.
Need to wait for everyone to come in, and here we go. Qualifying has ended. We're going to play a little clip here from Grid Rival. I sent a nice little clip over, as we are partnered with them. So it's going to be very loud. If it loads, which it doesn't want to. There we go. I was going to go back onto the intuition screen. So what did you think of qualifying then, Josh?
Very kind and very safe, I think, to
Yep.
put it in. I think the guys really want to have some track time before going into the main race. Of course, they've
definitely.
been practicing, but
Yeah.
they did definitely want a good lap times and good qualifying positions. I was just typing to the chat actually when we came back on. But it's looking good. I'm looking at right now also in the Discord for F4 in the general as well.
Yeah.
FedEx says, I'm actually so bad. Consistent 0.8/0.7, and now I spin on the mediums because I never did qualifying in mediums as before. So he's having problems out there
Not good.
as well. Andrew Philly says, I've only done a few races before coming in, before it has to be a record. So he's applying to Peso. I think Peso said 18 racing. So I think he's said that's the biggest number we've ever had coming through. But in terms of what we've got coming up, we've got Duzvan starting second with Moldovan starting in fourth. So they're directly behind each other going into turn 1. It's going to be great to get this one back up and running. And the formation lap is about to start, as I know you're looking at it as well.
Yes.
And they come through.
Oh, hang on,
And
let's
it's
get
so
the stream
weird
back
seeing a
on.
field of cars.
It is.
It's so weird seeing F1 2021 cars when we've got
Yes,
four
we know.
races now into this one.
Yeah, it's very odd to see. Yep, on the formation lap. It looks like the sky is quite dull. So will we see a
Yes.
bit of rain? Bit of fog, bit of very dark sky actually. We could see a bit of rain. Anyone in the race know if we'll have rain? Because I know I didn't check unfortunately. So I'm not sure what the weather's like. Bit of rain could be interesting. So we'll see.
I would certainly go for rain.
Yeah, because strategies come into play then, because it's not just about pitting onto mediums or hards, it's about getting onto them intermediates or staying out.
So soft tyres on for Mateus.
Oh, let's
I
have a good
presume
tyre
if everyone-
choice.
Yeah, because I presume if everyone's predicting the rain, they would all be on the same tyre. Surely they have to
Say
be,
can I see
where is it?
tyres? Tyre. So the
Oh,
top 10 on
oh.
softs. 11 to 15th on mediums. Jack Clark taking the softs and FedEx taking the softs, and then Danny on the mediums as well. So it's going to be a bit of an odd strategy here. Jack Clark, I suppose he's hoping if he's on the soft tyres, he can get up the grid and get into that top 10, get through all the medium runners. Danny's taking a bit of a longer strategy. I think FedEx is doing the exact same as Jack Clark. He just wants to get through those medium runners and get into that top 10 and hopefully fight for quite a few points here today because, you know, we've got a lot of quick drivers. Danny is one of our quickest drivers and he's down in 17th. Jack Clark's quick. FedEx is quick. So, but yeah, it's nice to see Kunil in the pole position here today. Oh,
He
and we're
lines
lining up.
on- Yeah, he lines up on the left-hand side of your screen. On the right-hand side will be Duzvan Tripkov on the left, Bogdan Moldovan on the right as well. At the back,
Yeah.
FedEx takes the grid positions. Right,
Here they
are
are.
you ready?
Mercedes at the
This is
front
it.
with a Williams. Not something you see very often.
Tensions. spar anybody? It could happen. Tension
could.
rises. We've been away too long. Right. 5 weeks away. First light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4, 5. You know what happens next? Action! Good start from Canal, but it's Duzvan. It's got the jump down towards turn
Yep.
1. He can't beat that Mercedes. And look at Moldovan going to take third. Going to try the inside line on Duzvan. Duzvan has the advantage. Red Bull coming up the inside of Tripkov and Pesso. Clean through. They're all through, Richie. That's a good start.
Yep, that was... I expected a collision there, but we all avoided the collisions. So, you know, it's an amazing start. Moldovan's up to third. Tripkov down to fourth. Pesso's up to fifth. So, it's
I
very
think
good
we-
here.
Oh, Jack Clark has dropped down to
he's lost a position.
17th position, yeah.
Yep.
And Cozy's up. Eggers passing through as well. The top of
Oh,
third.
too wide here.
Whoa, that's something. Some sort of our admins as well. With
It
ETA
was.
Danny going through.
It's nice to see. And looks like Felix cut the trap there a bit. As he
He
tried
did,
to go around the
didn't he? So what
outside.
if-
Yeah.
You'll have the black and white flag if that's the case for a warning, not a penalty. There's your pit stop
Predicted.
strategy guide.
Oh, and Felix has got past Kevin here, and Gobbo is 1.6 seconds behind. I think maybe he had a bit of an
can
incident.
spin.
Oh, and that was a very bold move there from Cozy into the final corner. Well, one of the final corners.
Yeah, he tried to get Cozy with Egger Jr.
Yeah.
as well as he came through Juncal. Right,
Oh,
Canals
into
to
the
112.
pits.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
Santiago.
Santiago. And he's
Was
got
there
damage from
damage?
wing.
Yeah.
Can't
Oh,
see the
has he
end
got a
plate
front?
on the left.
No, I don't think he's actually got a front wing. Possibly.
Oh,
All
multiple
three
coming
people
in.
pitting.
Evelyn and Gobu in too.
Let's
as
see what they
Fairly
pit onto.
passes Raven. Wing change.
Oh,
as
got an
well.
incident. We've got an incident.
Bugger
It
off.
is-
He's down.
Yeah.
And he's backwards out of turn 3, the curve and soul
Yeah.
on the Retroposter. And with that, it must have wing damage. Can't
He's
tell at the
got it.
moment, but
He's got to.
Santiago out of the pits now. He's put on the hard tyres, so's Kevin and Gobu. So drama at the start as they come
A
through.
lot of drama.
But Mateus has got 4 tenths to Duzvan. He's maintaining that. We're on board with FaZe, who's trying to get back up with the top 5 with Pesso and Tripkov in the 2 Red Bulls, who made a storming start as well. Moldovan,
Definitely.
though, got through into
He
turn
did,
1, and he
he did.
nearly tagged the back of Duzvan as well. So that was close to
Yes,
contact
it
already with the
was.
2 championship rivals.
It's going well for Pesso. He's moved up a position here. He's staying close to Tripkov here, and everyone's all quite close together. Egger Jr.'s got past Bebix here. On the straight, let's
Oh,
see.
Andy.
Oh, we might see.
Round the outside.
Oh,
Oh, he's shut the door on him. That's risky. I don't
That was a-
think Egger knew he was there.
Yeah, it was a bit naughty there, Vegan. I think he's getting the position. He's like, yep, okay, you can have it. It was my fault there. And, oh, we've also got, oh, FedEx. Oh, hitting
FedEx
the back
swapping
of,
with wheels.
yeah, let's see. On the soft
Just three
tyres.
abreast.
It
Oh, that's
is.
going to be tight.
Oh.
There is contact.
There
Bebix
was.
touching the side. Egger Jr. backed out of it, though. Bebix looks like he's having desync issues, actually, because
is.
he's popping in and out. So maybe that
Yeah.
explains some of the 3 abreast.
Could be, and it could just be lag of my stream as well, possibly. Yeah, it's very interesting between these 3 here. Egger Jr. is a reserve driver, but he's, you know, he's shown a lot of skill here. He's not scared to put his elbows out at all.
He's
Oh, we'll see here.
absolutely-
Fast is closing up on Pesso, and so is Pesso closing up on Tripkov here. Pesso takes a bit of curb there, and this could allow Fast to get past Pesso, or at least get closer to him into turn 1, and maybe have a bit of a battle
Whoa.
in center S's.
Can't go too far down the pit road, but he's got
Nope.
enough run side by side. It's turn 1. Pezzo's going to have to shut the door on him quite soon. But FaZe is up there late on the brakes. He's still on the outside, though, for the second part of the center S.
Oh.
Now he's off the track, and they're bumping again round curve to Sol.
Cass takes a
Got the
position. He has. That was very nice battle to see there. Well, will Pesso come back to him here into turn 4? No, he doesn't. He stays behind. And Danny
Danny's
Jr.
passed Jr. Yeah, there we go.
Danny's done very well. He's up to 11th now. He was 17th at the start. Now he's down to 12th.
Oh! Contact! Ferrari going off. That's Jack Clark with no front wing. And who did he run into the back of?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
Must
it
have
seemed
been
like
Bebix.
See,
Bebix
it seems
was
to
dropping
me.
back, look.
It seems to me like someone hit into him and it shot him forward because he just flew forward into the gravel.
It's like when Barrichello hit the back
oh,
of Ralph Schumacher in 2001 in that
Yes.
breaking point.
Oh, Danny. Oh!
Oh no, 2 off. And that's
Bebix.
Bebix and Danny.
Yeah. Oh, the Bebix, he's driving very questionably, or he's got a bit of issues with the desync. Oh, let's see.
He
No,
must-
Jack Cox
that's
out the way.
Clark.
Let's see.
Oh,
Egg Jr.
so no sign of any virtual safety cars. Said no debris on the track.
Oh.
We are still remaining green, and that's
Tripkov and
Tripkov
Fast.
being passed.
Oh! Into turn 1.
Has he got
Let's
it?
see. Tripkov's got him.
Yes.
I mean, Fass has got him, sorry. Fass is doing really well today.
He's on that soft compound time, same as the
what's
top
happening
10
down
were.
here? Is it Santiago? What's happened to Santiago? Here, he's
He's going around the outside of
slow.
Danny.
Yeah, and takes
He's
position.
past Bebix and Jack Clark into the pit lane then already.
Yeah.
Tears is having desync issues. Look at that. He's got the red
Oh,
indicator
yes, he
for
has.
internet issues. And Duzvan doesn't have it. Moldovan doesn't
Nope.
have it. So
Nope.
this is big advantage. The top 2 in the
Yes,
championship are going to race
definitely.
1-2.
Definitely
Kevin's
possible
up
here.
on yellow.
Oh, someone's gone off. We'll see here. Is it? I think it was Bebix or Gobu. I think well, Gobu.
Yeah, it had to be because
Unfern Gamer says, "What the hell?" Yes, I agree. There's already been quite a lot of action here already. Let's see. Will Dovzan have the advantage of the DRS? But Kunal will get the DRS as well, won't he? Because second between Gobu.
He's going to have it.
Is the DRS even on?
It should be. It should be activated on lap 3.
It just seems like he's not gaining at all. Yeah. I'm not sure.
We've got an Imola then. No one switched it on.
Well, we'll look here.
we
We'll
go.
watch from Moldovan here as we can see the rear wing of Dovzan up. Yep, we have got
open.
DRS. And
that's... Well, Gobu's giving it to Canal then, so that's not helped them at all, as that yellow flag is for Gobu getting out of the way of this lot, so...
Yep, it is.
That second yellow isn't, though. Where's that come from? It was back in turn 1,
yes.
so it was Gobu. Moldovan, I think, is going to have to play the patient game and just sort of wait behind Duzvan, because if he goes for an overtake, Duzvan can just stop an even lap earlier and just sit past him.
Oh, a little battle here between these two, cause a yellow flag. Hello, Tanush. Welcome to the stream. So, Cozzy on the back of Egger Jr. and Egger's on the soft. So, Cozzy's doing quite well on these mediums to keep up to speed. Ravon, he's in 8th. He's one of our quick drivers back from the Netherlands.
And Danny's up to 12th. He's past Santiago as well, up in positions. Jack Clark has changed over his tyres. He's put on the hard compound. So keep an eye on him going into longer stints as well. But I don't think he'll have to pit unless it rains.
No, I don't think he will. But it does look like a rain could arrive. It's getting very dark here in the skies of Interlagos. And
into the braking zone. Cozy trying to get the way through.
Very
Can't
close.
find it on Egger. Round the curve to Sol.
Tripkov. Getting very close to Fass here. Fass is really on the pace today. I think a lot of people are having connectivity issues, unfortunately. But
he's got the red indicator.
Yeah, there's nothing we can really do about it, unfortunately. And 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane.
He's out.
Yeah, he went into pit lane retired. I think he knows, yep, my race is over. So he's going into pit lane retired from the race.
Well, that's disappointing so early on.
17 drivers remain.
I'll keep an eye out in the F4 general chat if he said anything. But Santiago's out of the race then. And the gap between the top 5 remaining consistent. Peso, I think, is the last one, isn't he? So it's six-way fight for the lead.
Then Andrew Fairley, 2.9 seconds behind. I think he's just chilling back thinking, you know, don't waste my tyres, just do a bit of a Perez job, really. Just kind of hold back the pack. And, what's happened down here?
Santiago's cars come back out onto the track.
Oh.
So, and Tripkov versus FaZe, sniping between
got a collision,
each other.
Peso!
And that's grand! Tripkov's been spun round! Oh my!
We missed that one there. Tripkov down to 8th position there. Let's see, will FedEx...
FaZe.
Oh, someone's in AI mode, I think. Because currently, FedEx is driving through one of the Hassies.
Yeah, the yellow flag is definitely out for Santiago. Look, there's his car down the end of...
hang on, who's gone off here? Someone's gone off, is it Danny?
It's a Ferrari. No. It was Jack Clark who spun round at the Junkao corner just after Magullo, I think.
Dovzan's closed in.
Yeah, he's 3.5 tenths away. So this is him now really on the attack, and Moldovan's gone with him. So this is now the top 3 beginning their breakaway after FaZe made contact with Tripkov. Up the hill we go then. Out of Junkao. Over now to the box part of the track before the center S's. Can Dozvan get in a slipstream? He's looking like he's got him.
We're going side by side into turn 1.
He's taken him.
Oh, into turn 1. He's taking the position. Dovzan into first.
Look at now. Moldovan's got to get ahead of Canal. He has to on this point. The DRS will be there, but looks like Canal might also have a go at the race leader. Pulls the inside. And with the DRS, retakes the position. A little bit of contact. A little bit of contact, and he ghosted as well. So That exciting little battle lasted all but
was.
4 corners. Now Moldovan's going to come back in. Of course, they've got the push to pass, which is in the form of the activation for overtake button. So how much are they saving? I'm looking at the steering wheel for Moldovan. He's used some percentage of it, according to the other dial just below.
Not much used by any of them. Kunoil's used the most.
Consistent, yeah.
Well,
Yellow sector 1.
Peso must have had a bit of incident because he's 2 seconds behind. Then Ravon's 3 seconds behind them, and all Fairley's getting right at the back of Ravon here. Going out to the sector 2. Let's see. Will we have an overtake into turn 1 again? Because it's always good to see a Brazilian overtake in turn 1. Always nice to see.
The hill. He's got the slipstream.
Oh, he's gonna make this overtake very early here.
Oh, beautiful. If he's done that right round the outside as well as the slipstream. Oh, that is textbook. Absolutely textbook. Brilliant. Ferrari
Jack
off.
Clark has gone off.
Jack Clark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, he's gone off the track. Not very good for him at all. And we might go 2 wide here into turn 4, and Dobson takes the lead. And Bogdan is quite close behind here. And will we go 2 wide? No, we're not. Thought we was gonna go 2 wide here then. Definitely not the best place to go to abreast.
So Duzvan takes the lead. Canal down to 2nd, Moldovan to 3rd, but he's still staying with them. But these top 3 fighting. FaZe has come back into the action now as well.
He has, yeah.
And we've got to start thinking about the pit stops because ideally you want to be stopping around about lap 13 to 17.
14 to 13 to 17. The issue for Moldovan is the fact of Kuniel, who's in 2nd, has got DRS, so Moldovan's just going to be caping up. He's not really going to get much of a gain unless he uses some of that ERS, which will backfire. In previous in future laps. Let's see, is Kuniel
going to be as you said, Duzvan's going to be completely defenseless now down the retroposter.
He gets past Ravon.
Yeah,
turn
nice
1.
move on the inside.
Oh, very close there. Will Ravon get the DRS here? I think he will. Bebek's 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
And he already had a 5-second. He had a 3-second time penalty as well for track limits.
Ravon's really catching up here, and they're going for. Oh, that was a really nice overtake there from Ravon going into turn 5. Andrew Fairley and Ravon battling so a lot here.
He slips on the inside there, nicely done into turn 4. Keeps on the accelerator and holds advantage. Right, Bebek's had a 5-second time penalty as well. And then another 10-second penalty for corner cuttings. That's 15 seconds, I reckon, he's got added on to his race time.
That's a lot of time.
He can serve down the pit lane.
Oh, and another one.
Oh, go further.
Yeah, he's retired.
And he's retired.
Yeah. Definitely not the race he wanted. And Kunoil is closing up on Dovzan again.
Here we go then. This is going to be bad news for Dozvan. He's going to be completely defenseless down towards turn 3. And Kanar knows it. Moldovan knows it as well. Into the centre S's. That Williams is going to be the widest Williams now for the first 3 corners of this track. FaZe has already dropped back too much, but the yellows are out. They've passed that yellow zone though.
Yeah. Kunoil is really on the back of Dovzan here going into turn 4. But he's not close enough to make a move, unfortunately. We've had an incident here. I think, is that? Oh, it's just the Haas coming back out.
Oh, it's a pit X, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the pit lane, and this is the problem as well. They've all tried to overtake each other, but that car's come out. Because if you're retiring the pit lane for some reason, it doesn't automatically shut your car down.
Brings the car out still. Moldovan really needs to get past Kuniel to get 2nd and even first. Otherwise, he's really going to be put in a situation where, this championship. Being 3rd will make a difference. It's only 10 points, but that does make a difference in this sport.
And he'll bring the gap down to 6. No, 2 seconds. He's 12. He's got 16 points or 10. He'll bring the gap down to around about 4 points in my mind. As look at this from Moldovan as well. He's all over the back of Canal, but Canal's got the advantage into turn 1.
Yes,
and he takes the lead. Beautifully done with the DRS.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he's done it. How did Duzvan get that one back so deep on the brakes? And he's kept the position. Peso's in the pits. He's the first one to change over to medium compact tyres. Here we go again.
Nope, too far back. Too far back for Moldovan as well. Yeah, they can't really do much of an overtake here, unfortunately. Plus, really fast. He's right behind the back of Moldovan. So, Moldovan's got to really make that Alfa Romeo wide. And I think there's a bit of lag in the session.
Yeah.
Peso's pitting onto mediums. Where does he come out? He comes out in 11th. So it's not the worst position, actually. So the question is,
ahead now
does
with
an
all those
undercut work?
pitted.
Yeah. Does the undercut work? You know, is them new mediums quicker than the 12-lap-old softs? Because this is where, you know, the strategy really does come into play. Let's have a look here from fastest view. Well, it seems like it's got sunnier now, so no rain, unfortunately. I don't think.
I think it's going to be a dry race, which means it's a one. Oh,
two into the
clever!
pits. Kunil stays out. Fast stays out.
So Moldovan and Duisvan, the two
in.
championship leaders, come in fairly. Oh no, did he? Yes, he did.
Yep,
so Moldovan did exactly what Duisvan did. He followed him into that pit lane completely.
Cozy not into the pits. Egg Junior, Tripkov, Fairley, Moldovan, Dovzan. A few have stayed out.
Let's take a look at Moldovan coming out because Duisvan and Moldovan come out together. Yeah.
See.
So there wasn't a pit stop advantage.
No, what is the gap lot here then? Has come out 7 tenths, 6
Where's
tenths.
Peso?
Peso is just coming behind.
So that undercut didn't work.
No, it didn't.
The overcut has the advantage. That's crucial for them all to know.
It is. It is. Good for Kunil as well, possibly. Coming into pits, possibly this lap. Let's have a look here. Will he come in this lap? I believe he will. Chances are high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not in the worst position. He's going to go to the softs in a few laps' time, and he's in 5th.
Oof. He's
doing
doomed.
well.
Unless he goes late. Yeah, he's going to have to go later. Maybe lap 22.
Kunil in. Fast in.
And Faye's in. Right, now, Raven's going to have to pit. So is FedEx. Yep, they're all in. They're all coming in.
No, he's not.
No, FedEx stays out.
Because he's staying out. And, yeah, so, let's see. FedEx takes the lead of the race. Let's see where Kunil comes out. Will he come out in front of, we'll see there, as Dovzan's coming down. This is going to be close.
Yeah.
This is going to be very close here.
Get on the power now as well.
Oh, and Dovzan.
I think Moldovan's in trouble, maybe. Is he? Are they going to come out in front of
Dovzan
Moldovan?
takes it. Moldovan. Kunil comes out in front of Moldovan.
Yes.
We're back to the three-way battle again.
Yeah, the top 3 stay exactly the same after the pit stops. Canal comes out in between Duisvan and Moldovan. Well, that was very well timed.
Revan with 3
and that just proves, 3 seconds. That just proves as well how good the strategy is at the moment, that they've come out in exactly the same places. So the timings can be trusted.
I just realised, it came from the back of the grid.
Oh, who's that undertaking him? Grobu, yeah.
Yeah, FedEx came from P18.
Wow,
so
back to front.
Yeah, so he's going to have to pit now. He's going to drop down considerably low. Possibly around the P10 mark. Is he pitting? Yes, he is. He's going to pit now. Then again, his mediums will last longer.
Yeah.
Because he's staying out, he takes the lead of the race.
Duisvan's going to overtake him and retake the lead. Yeah, the undercut hasn't worked. That's a shame.
Definitely not. Peso's out. Where did he? Oh, he's in the pits. He's
5 seconds. Peso's retired from the race, and that's a surprise to everybody.
It is.
FedEx drops down. There's a yellow out in the 3rd sector. Someone else around. It's Danny, who's in the grass.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got it back.
It's Jean-Cal. Yeah. So Peso's out of the race. Danny's got it going again, and there's a yellow again. That's just coming out of Peso's car. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. When will Cozy pit? Because he could pit now and still make it to the end on the softs, but I think he'll take it to around lap 19, lap 20 before... Well, actually, no, a bit longer. He'll probably take it to like lap 22 before he swaps over. But Dovzan's right on the back of Cozy now, same as Kunil, who's on the back of Dovzan.
Yeah, battle's on
once again. Fast on the back of Moldovan here. Seems that Moldovan's lost a bit of time. Yeah, it looks like Moldovan's lost a bit of time here.
Yeah.
To see. Oh, Fast is getting closer, but I don't think it's going to be enough to make an overtake. No, it's not. It takes the quickest time. Oh, Dovzan's. You know, these new mediums show how much quicker they are than the olds.
Well, this is good news for Duisvan. He's going to get the DRS, which helps him defend from Canal, but Canal's going to go with them.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he does.
Let's see from Bogdan's view. Oh, and Bogdan slips through into P3 as well.
Did FaZe get through?
No. Oh, he has now. That was a very nice overtake.
Yeah. I think he had to work for that one as well. I
did,
don't
he
think,
did.
yeah, Cozy wasn't going to let him through.
No,
And
definitely not.
It's full position. He's not being lapped. That was
No.
for position, but
Yeah.
he could have shown a little bit more defence, I think, with the top three.
Definitely, yeah. Kuniol is really on the back of Dovzan now. I think that overtake helped him a little bit. He slipped through, got into second, and closed the gap a little bit here. But he's 4 tenths. So the gap's kind of kept quite similar here today. And Moldovan's got closer to Kuniol here.
They've got the DRS up the hill, and Moldovan looks to the outside line for the braking zone for the centre S. Don't think he's going to get the position. No, doesn't. Well, he'll give the DRS to Canal.
Yes, he will.
So he can't think and actively do that. Look at this. Canal knows it, goes defensive to block the inside line, and now sweeps back so that he doesn't give Moldovan the toe down the retroposter.
He's really exciting his race so far. There's been so many overtakes, and Ravon actually gets past Andrew Fairley into turn 4. Very nice overtake. These drivers are very skillful, and I can see a lot of these getting into F3 and F2. Maybe possibly F1 for some of these drivers one day. It's all possible.
I definitely think Duzvan and Moldovan are F1 quality. They're really quick. And I hope we get to see them up there with, as well, many people who race in PSGL F1 also do the F1 esports as well, the challenge. So let's hope we get to see them up there on the
Would be
two
very
top
nice.
tiers. I would look forward to it as well.
Jack Clark gets past Bugroff, as Bugroff and Danny both in the pits.
Damage them, must be.
Yes, or unless they're just going for new tyres, I'm not too sure what the strategy is.
And now look at this, a three-way fight as Kunal tries right around the outside, and Moldovan's got ahead of Duzvan. Duzvan goes side by side, the two championship leaders bang wheels, and Duzvan stays ahead. Moldovan's got the toe though, he's got the DRS down the retroposter towards the Sienterlager. We go. Moldovan can't get through, but Kunal's taken the lead.
Yes, that was very unexpected. I think it was just the fact of there was all cars together coming down the straight, and it just allowed Moldovan to try and slip through. But the line Dovzan took was a lot easier for him. Moldovan really had to put that car in an odd position to get through. But
Fabulous
Dovzan,
race we've got.
It is fairly on the back
This
of
is what
Ravon
we
again.
like.
This is
These two keep battling. It seems Fairley takes the lead across the start line, and Raven gets it back down to turn 4. It's give and take.
It is.
A little lock up there from Raven, actually. Saw a bit of puff of smoke. Got to be careful with that. He's got to take these tyres to the end.
Yes.
Cozy hasn't stopped yet, so he's now our guinea pig to see how long those medium tyres can go, to give us all an idea.
Possibly 3 or 4 more laps. Oh, and he's in.
Oh, so 18.
Yep, so let's see. Where will he come out? Ravon gets past. Andrew Fairley will get past. Trukov.
Everyone else is going to have to push these tyres 5 laps longer.
Yeah,
that's worrying.
This strategy could work for Cozy if he can get them positions in the first 5 or 6 laps on them new softs.
Yeah, 17 laps on these tyres. That's easily doable. Danny's obviously thought the same. He's come in. Raven's got a time penalty.
Oh, not very good at all. He takes 5th. There's Andrew Fairley back on the tail again. With
down to 7th. He's had an error.
No, he had, remember, he spun earlier into turn 1.
Oh, yes, of course he did. Yeah.
But he's getting himself back up there. Raven's got a 8-second gap, which isn't good for Trukov. And if he wants to get back into that top 5, he needs to get past Ravon and really get them lap times in. The top 4.
To point out that... Yeah, go on.
No, carry on.
I was going to say that the fastest lap we saw last year during the race time was a 1:10.540, and so far the esport drivers are faster than that by about a second in race time. That's amazing.
They're very quick. Let's see as into turn 1.
I can't get through it. This is FaZe now joining the back. So if you're new here, we've got a 4-way fight for the lead of this race as Mateus Canal goes defensive. Duzvan's going to try and go with him, but Moldovan's still to back. I think they're all now going to take them a couple of laps, just recharging the energy.
They are.
Saving the tyres, basically.
Dovzan's very close up now, 2 tenths. By this point, he's only 4 or 5 tenths, so this could help Dovzan going into the start of next lap. 3/10 now, not too bad at all. Dovzan, he's doing amazing this race. For this track, the DRS does make it a bit difficult, and with other drivers behind. So, Dovzan and Moldovan are doing absolutely amazing. And, to see Fast up here with these two, Fast is a quick driver, don't get me wrong, but to see him with the top 2 of the championship is just amazing. And then Kuniel, who's just come out of nowhere. It's like this is, he's like the centre of this track today. So it's just amazing to see.
So with Duzvan finishing second place, he'll get 12 points.
Who's
With
that?
Moldovan...
Danny. He's got...
Had a spin,
yeah, he's into the pits. Is he not going to...
No
is he going to
way.
retire? Let's see. I have an idea he will retire because he's not going to do anything now, is he? Surely. Unless... he's retired. Oh, Dovzan's 1/10, 2/10.
Wow,
Could make a
he's got
move
the
into...
DRS.
Yeah, could make a move into turn 4, and he will make a move into turn 4 here. Oh, no, he's staying behind.
That was
Oh.
tactical.
So
He could've
maybe
made
this
that
whole
move.
time, maybe this whole time it has been a tactical thing. Stay behind Kuniel until further laps and just get past and fly off.
Yeah.
Because maybe he knows, I'm quicker than Kuniel. Stay behind, get the DRS, and then possibly in the last few laps, get past him for the win. But then
So
this
I'm
also, it gives a bit of pressure though on him for Moldovan, who can just try and slip through because he isn't going to back out, is he? You know what I mean? He's going to try and take second position.
He needs to go full throttle. This is giving me
does.
Marc Marquez vibes as well when he just sits behind the race
Yeah.
leader. He's literally just intimidating him now.
He's sitting there
This is
like,
brilliant.
I've got all day. Take what you need.
Yeah. Stop off, have a cup of coffee, and just, you're fine. You've got the lead of this race until the last lap. So, are we going to see follow me leader for the next 14
see.
laps?
But anyone could win this race between the top 4. It can all change in literally one corner. All it takes is a bit of a... Oh, and Dovzan took a bit of a curve there going into the centre S's. Bit more than he
And
probably
he's-
would have liked. It makes the car go a bit twitchy, and Kuniel going defensive here again, and Dovzan has the pace to get past him again, but he's just staying behind. You can see because he just lets off the power going into turn 4. He knows
Could have
he's quicker.
easily slipped through. Yeah.
Easily.
Could have easily gone through. And look at this. Moldovan, I think, has twigged.
Yeah,
He's twigged what's going on. He's backed off big time.
Yeah, he knows. Keep back, let them battle, and maybe he'll be able to slip through. Have a bit of contact maybe onto turn 1, possibly. But Fast, then, he's also catching up on Moldovan. And see, for Fast and Moldovan, it's ideal for them to pass Dovzan, get into second, then they can play Dovzan's game and just sit behind Kuniel and just be like, like a sleeping dog.
Yeah, precisely.
So-
Just, I think FaZe as well for Fast. He's just gonna go. If he wants to prove himself, just go for it for KTF.
Yeah, definitely. Trupkov and Ravon right behind Andrew Felly. Actually, Andrew Felly got past Ravon here. We didn't see that move happen.
It's alright. It'll be back
Oh,
through
Jack
in a
Clark's out. He's deciding the
Oh.
pit lane. Jack Clark, the one I was rooting for today, out of the race.
minute. Down to 13. As
Yeah.
is Raven going to get ahead? Nope.
Nope, he's
That's a
not.
surprise.
Let's see.
Oh, race lead change. No,
Nope.
I thought it was Mateus going defensive.
No. He was going defensive, but I think Bogdan's right behind as well. And Fast is 4/10 still, and Ravon's on the back of Andrew Felly, but he's let off as well. Is that
So
the
they're all
tactic?
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, let off and just, a few laps time, make a pass over and see where it takes you then. But the only DNFs we've had today are in the pit lane. We've had no DNFs on track.
No, we haven't. Well, that's great news as well. So
It
everyone's
is.
doing some good racing. Raven's got that time penalty though, but I think that can be removed in the pit lane because I think he had 5 seconds added on.
Yes,
so
definitely.
that could be a worry. But
Oh,
either way, this is good. Oh, look at
Moldovan's
that
catching
exit.
up here. Moldovan's really catching up to Dovzan here. Dovzan's losing a bit
On
of
the
time.
overtake. He was on the overtake. I'll call it out
Yeah.
of the last corner. So I saw look. He's doing it again. Look, it keeps flashing green.
Yeah.
So he's really trying to find that time. It did a bit on the brakes as well. Moldovan in the tow. And look at that. Duzvan's got closer to Canal as well.
Oh,
This
he
is it.
has. He has. And Fast has got right close up to Moldovan as well. You're getting very
Game
interesting.
on.
It is.
Ah,
Oh, let's see
at-
Ravon here. Ravon and Andrew
Duzvan-
Fairley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Duzvan didn't lift off the power there.
Oh,
so
let's
he's trying
see.
now to overtake.
He's gonna. Oh
Here
no,
comes
he lets
Raven.
off. Andrew Fairley went defensive, but Ravon let off the gas, and Tripkov will try and probably get past both of them. Possible. Tripkov is a very quick driver. He's one of the quickest in the league.
He
And
thought about
Ravon
it.
right behind Fairley here, and Fairley's doing well in fifth position.
Chokov's taking so much speed into the corners. Did
Yep.
he? What was that? I had tyre screech.
Yeah.
So Rears
Oh.
locking, sliding maybe for Raven.
Could be.
Oh,
And
battle going on front. Oh,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin is pitting onto the softs.
So is Gobu as well. Just changed over.
I think
Back
he's 1
to
minute
the battle.
behind. Well, let's see. Yep, the gap is closing. Yes, again, and oh no, he was looking up the inside and thought, no, we'll hold off again.
I think he's trying to find out where he can
He
realistically
is,
make
yeah.
the move.
Finding his
Well,
limits
but-
and seeing where he can push it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Is-
Overtake here into turn 1, and Ravel makes the move very nice on Andrew Fairley.
Fairly had all his wheels locked up there
Yeah,
as well.
let's
The
see,
parade
will
just stopped.
Tripkov be able to make a move? I don't think he will.
Oh, look at that. Duzvan's right up close behind the
He
front
is.
here. Look out. He got so much time through turn forward
Moldovan
to see his ladder.
as well. And faster,
Oh,
all 3
hey.
tenths each here. It's very
Game on.
interesting. Game on, indeed.
So we've got a 4-way fight. This is now better than the 2-way fight we had in the
Mhm.
last race we covered, which was in the Netherlands a couple of weeks
Yes.
ago.
Look
So
how
keep
close
on
Moldovan is
close.
behind Dovzan now. He's really close up on him. Could we see an overtake from Moldovan? He's closing in. He's closing in a lot here.
Look how much Canal got out that last corner.
Oh,
Just on a tail.
he's at the arrest
got down
and-
second. What happened there?
Bogdan's-
Moldovan plus
yeah,
phase.
That's odd there. Oh, hang on. Will we see him moving to turn 1? No, but Bogdan was thinking about going around the outside, but Dovzan said, I'll be shutting the door, thank you very much. Let's see.
So we've got to keep the advantage. Oh, Duzvan went
Oh,
so wide.
yeah,
and
he
now
did
look
there.
at phase.
And Moldovan here,
Can't
but
work out. Yeah.
no, move's done. Oh, Cozy got past Egger Jr. into turn 1. Very nice there.
He's on the soft.
Cozy's
he's on
doing
the
very
soft.
well. Yeah, we need to see where he could, he could be getting P6, P5 here. If he
He's going to catch
plays
him,
it
yeah.
right. And, Egger Jr. is right on the back of him, but doesn't get a move done.
He's going to find the. He's going to catch him. Going to have the accelerator. Going to have
Well,
the power.
Let's see, Dovzan. 6 tenths behind Kunal here. FedEx with a 3-second time
FedEx.
penalty. He's only in 8, so it's not good. It already puts Cozy into a good position, or Cozy, however you meant to say it.
Good point, yeah. So that's going to put him up. So now he's just going to go fight.
Bugger off for the
bugger off.
penalty.
3 seconds.
He's probably saying bugger off as well to that penalty.
Maybe something a bit stronger.
Yeah.
As well. Look at Duzvan. He's
Yeah.
got that time back.
He has. He's really caught up here.
Yeah. This will
Ooh,
be it. This is the
Kunal.
lap.
Kunal very slow coming out of turn 1. Oh, Andrew
Fairly's
Fairley got
past
past. Yeah, yet again on the straight as well. He did that very early.
Duzvan's
Tripkov
too
just
far
like a
the
sitting
back.
duck though at the moment. It's a bit like a
Duzvan's
Hamilton
going straight.
situation. Has he?
Oh, he's backed off.
Let's
He
say.
went, I think he had a look at the inside because they went to 0.0. But I think he
Ah.
must have backed off.
But Fast is in a bit of a Hamilton Imola situation here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stuck behind,
Yeah,
can't
he's
do
completely
anything.
stuck.
Well, the
DRS
only way he's
chain's
gonna,
too strong.
the only way he's gonna get past someone is by someone making a mistake, which is all possible. And a bit twitchy there from Dovzan.
Duzvan, yeah, the rear is
did.
starting to go. Well, this is 13
Yeah.
laps. We saw
Mhm.
how many? 18 on the other?
Yes, so we've got another
Yeah.
8 laps, which is 21 laps. That's 3 extra
Mm.
over what Cozy did. So Kunil's in the best position. He's only got
Oh,
12
they
lap
do.
holds. Let's see,
That undercut
Cozy.
worked. Yeah.
Cozy's really catching up to FedEx here. He's 1.8 seconds his lap. 1 lap ago was 2.7. And let's see, Dovzan really close up to Kunil here.
I've got a feeling here. Look at this. He's taking that tight centre-west
has.
line. He's getting the power on. He's left Moldovan. And Kunal, he's not playing ball. He's not keeping his car straight to
Okay,
get the
much
toe.
closer he gains. Oh, that was
Oh,
close to
my.
contact there. Moldovan had a bit of an advantage from that there.
I think
But
Canal's
Moldovan
trying
doing-
to back Duzvan into
He's-
Moldovan and phase. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's trying to
he
cause a
is.
crash. Got to
Oh,
be so
Tripkov
careful here.
past Ravon.
Oh, yes!
Now
Well
Tripkov
done.
could get past Fairley as well, put him into P5. Which he
He's
was at,
carried the speed.
yeah, he was at the sort of the race P5, so this is still good for Tripkov.
Keeps his started and finished, so he keeps
Yes.
some points on the board. So keep it through. The gap at the front, look at that. Cronal 6 tenths, now 5, so it's closing now 7. But
It is.
Moldovan keeping it 3 tenths to Duzvan.
Yep.
Up the hill. This
I'm
is
going to look at
Tripkov.
this.
Yeah, here we go.
Will Moldovan make a bold move on the inside? No, he's playing it safe.
Mateus was so slow. He's dropped that 7-10 advantage down to 3. He's terrible at first corner. I think he's trying to overcompensate.
Good for inside. He went defensive on Raven. They knows Raven could get the DRS. Well, the DRS train on him. But Fairlane, not the best exit there.
Trying to find the position. Still not working out. Here we go again. Top 4 fighting. What an exciting race this is turning out to be as well.
Very exciting.
Oh, another lock-up from Canal. Those tyres.
Let's have a look at Tripkov. He's like, where can I go? I need to get past him, but I don't know where to go.
Hook the inside line. Keep that inside. It's going to have the advantage.
It will.
Because the 3 corners the same.
But look how close Tripkov is to the back of Fairley now. He's a lot quicker, I think, in terms of pace. We'll see.
The corners, they come too quick.
But will Tripkov try and get past him on this straight or on the next straight?
I think into turn 4, because this one is like a DRS run-up. You don't want to give the DRS back to a driver we know is fast, as case in point, the top 3 trying to go side by side with each other, but we're always seeing moves down the Retroposter into Lager.
Oh, came much quicker. Tripkov is on Fairley here. Let's see. Will he make the move into turn 1? Yes, he does.
Thinking about it?
Oh, Fairley took a bit of curb, but kept the position. Does this allow Tripkov to get the DRS here and close him? But then Raven's really closing in as well.
Raven's right with him, yeah.
He is,
Starting left and right.
Let's see.
Let's
see. He got past him on the braking as well. Under braking.
Big dummy. Yeah, big dummy. Up the inside.
Yeah, Fairley did get a good exit though. He did get a fairly good exit.
I see what he did there. Tweaked a second late. That was really good. He's playing fairly.
He is, yes.
I thought I can't improve on that. That was perfect. That's the one of the stream. Brilliant.
Oh, it's got to be, yeah. Oh, Josh, a bit of support in the chat.
Oh, thank you very much. Some DNAD.
Josh, he's a legend.
Look at this,
what the hell's going on here?
They've literally just separated.
Yeah. It's like a chessboard.
Moldavant's now going to be in the slipstream to do as well. He had the bad advantage. Mateus again going too defensive. This is going to be a last lap showdown.
Hang on, let's see here with Cozy on FedEx.
And FedEx and Raven with penalties, and they're all within 3 seconds. So Cozy's going to jump up to 7th.
He can do, yep, that's easy. And then he could possibly get to P6 if he can get past Andrew Fairley. Let's see here.
Should go. Yeah.
Cozy's, you can tell them stuff is way better. He's just backing off each, at the end of the straight. Let's see how
Ferrari can get through. They're just biding time.
Yeah, it is. All about biding time. Edgar Jr. on his first race in left 4, I believe, as a reserve, P10.
Solid for points on debut. Solid.
It is.
Solid. The one thing I'm worried about, though, is if we take a look at it as well, FaZe, I think, is the only one who is actually pushing to overtake.
Hang on, I want to look at this here.
Side by
Moldovan.
side, 2 championship
Moldovan trying to shut the door.
Oh, I can't watch. Round the outside, into the braking zone. They're touching with the race leader as well. And Moldovan, side by side. And they're still side by side round the curve to Sol, down the Retroposter towards his Interlager. Duzman has the inside line. Moldavan's had enough of waiting. And now it's abreast. Brilliant move.
That was nice to see.
Go. Duzman takes the lead. Mateus fighting with Moldovan for second. Moldavan's got the inside line to Ferradora. And he's also going for Duzman.
Let's see fast.
The championship.
That went
mincemeat.
First to third. In very short time, but look at Fast. He's right on the back of Cunil. Or did Cunil make a mistake? Or was it just the fact those two had such a DRS? Nah, it's so powerful. But will Moldovan, our race leader, take the race victory today? All dogs and close the gap.
Yeah,
that was amazing to see there.
4 tenths the gap. Duzman leads to Moldovan. Canal to 3rd. 4th for FaZe as well. Here we go again then. The top 2 have left everyone else behind.
It's
now
closing.
It's a title fight. To the
He's really closing in.
FaZe on the outside of Canal as well.
Cunil and Fast.
4 into 1.
Romanian Rising Star. Yes, indeed.
My
Look how
goodness
close this is
me.
here. And Fast might be able to get past Cunil here, getting to P3. This is all for podiums
Moldovan-
and first. Oh, Moldovan going around the outside, but doesn't make the move.
No, stays in second position. But now we've got a fight on
Oh.
yellow first sector.
Raven! He's spun,
Spun
I
it.
think, on turn 1.
Well,
Keep
that's
the chat
great
English if
news
possible.
for Cozy. Cozy
is.
takes 7th, and he might get it.
Close
Now,
passes.
Faz is wanting to go for it. He wants to get through on Canal because he
he's
feels
got
he can
past
race the top
Tripkov.
3. Oh, brilliant! So Fairley's back up to 5th. Tripkov down to 6th. Well, this is all changing.
It is. Really is.
Oh, don't worry, Dina. I remember you from the BBB days as well. Don't worry. I remember some great races over there.
Rough again.
Great driver as well, I should point out.
Bogdan
Back to the action.
closing
Get
in.
yourself in here. Get yourself in here.
Oh,
Here we
look
go
how
again, then.
much fast he's closing in on here
Oh!
on Kuniol.
And Duzvan had a mega save. He went to the inside, and that's given the
Oh,
mistake as Moldovan
Bogdan-
takes the lead.
And Fass and Kuniol here racing out of the Cenaressis into turn 4. The DRS will be for... oh, no, they both get DRS. Let's see. Will
And
Fass
yeah.
make the move? No, he doesn't. Kuniol
So
closes the door.
Moldovan takes the lead,
He does.
but he made a mistake. But Duzvan made a mistake
He
across
did.
the start line. That's what gave Moldovan the position. But Moldovan just made a mistake into turn 4.
He
That's
has.
put Duzvan right on the back of him, and Tripkov's right on the back of Fairley as well.
Yes, it's really... It's, you know, the cars are so close together, which is nice. Raven with 3 second time penalty.
Who's out? He's
No,
ninth.
he's just
Okay.
spun, yeah. Oh, look how much closer Dovzan is this time now. This is going to be last lap. This is a penultimate lap here. Who will win the
Round
race? Out of
Into
any of these
showdown.
4?
Oh,
Fast.
this is brilliant.
This is, you know, podium positions available, second and first positions available. One person will be unlucky and one will be, one will be very lucky. Let's see here.
Last
Dovzan closing in, but
Last
not
lap,
enough.
Yeah.
It's not closing enough at all. He's going to go for the outside. It goes down the
He's doing
inside.
it on the inside.
And he's made the
Brilliant
move.
Duzvan takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix, and now Moldovan's going to have the DRS all the way down the retro poster. Faze is on the attack as well, but Moldovan looks left, looks right, can't wait through. Duzvan shaking the car left and
Oh.
right, and they make contact. They make contact twice. They're off the track. It's Hamilton versus Verstappen all
It
over
is.
again. Duzvan keeps ahead. Moldovan going to look up the inside into Ferradora. Duzvan shuts the door. Moldovan, who he had an opportunity, he can't take it. And now Canal and Faze joining the party.
Yeah, that was so amazing to watch there. I thought, will the collide, will the spin out, but no. Clean racing from these two.
Both
Top
Duzvan
tier
and
skill.
Moldovan, yeah. Both of these two have won 2 races this year. The third race, if it's level on points, this could
Let's
take
see.
it to a countback.
Oh, there's a spin.
Into the last corner. I think
Let's see.
Duzvan's got this one.
Let's
Moldovan's
see.
going to have this
Moldovan's
streak.
closing in. I don't think he's going to get it, though.
2 races running.
Oh!
Race to the line. Why not? The championship rivals. And Moldovan goes round the outside and takes the victory in Sao Paulo. Duzvan second. Canal third. Faze fourth.
Will Feli get
Moldovan
past? No, he won't.
this is
Tripkov takes 5th.
brilliant.
And Cozy
Unreal.
7th with the alternate
Yes.
strategy to everyone. Raven, where will he come?
Brilliant.
10th at
Should
C.
be
Edgar
ninth.
Jr. But that was...
Oh.
Bogdan took the win on the last point of that circuit. That was so
It
amazing to
hasn't given
see.
it- Look at that. It hasn't given us a definition of how far they
No.
were between each other.
It was that
Usually
close.
it does.
Let's see, Edgar Jr. comes across the line. Debut race, 10th for Aston Martin, brings a point home. Better than nothing.
Well done.
Oh!
That is- Did he cross the line?
Yep, he did. But that was... oh!
Well, it's Dodgems.
Will
What
be,
a
will we be
brilliant race.
Will we be having people in for interviews today?
Oh, I certainly hope so.
You can have a look,
I'm already getting ready.
Yep, if you can drop them in, be perfect. So Moldovan, championship leader, takes the win. Dovzan, is he second in the championship? I think he is, isn't he? But come on, let's
Yep,
see the results.
stays- The
Let's see
gap
the results
now in
here.
the gap in the
Here we are.
championship should
2
0.2 across the
tenths.
line.
That was
So,
such
yeah.
an amazing race.
Coming
2
into this race,
tenths.
yeah. Coming into this race, Moldovan and Duzvan were separated by 8 points. Leaving this race, Moldovan now takes, I believe, a
16.
12-point
Or is it-
advantage. Yeah.
Oh, is it 12? Who
Well,
took the
4
fastest
extra
lap?
points.
Who's got the fastest lap?
Yeah, that's crucial to
Oh,
know.
Danny.
Daniel.
But
Extra point for
he's
Danny.
no, he's out, isn't he? He's DNF'd.
Oh, of course, yes, so nobody gets
The
it.
179 who got closest lap. None of them. Fastest lap really was
Cozy.
fast. The 190.
109.09.
Only the
Cozy
fast
did
I
a
really.
108.6.
Oh, it was fastest
108.
home Grand
No, it's
Prix.
Edgar. Look at that. Edgar, 108.281. He's the fastest lap in the top 10, so he gets the points. He's got 2 points on the board.
But fast, it's his home Grand Prix, I think,
Yeah.
unless they're just having that as a Brazilian flag. But yeah, see if you get anyone in, possibly.
Waiting
Interviews.
room is open for our drivers if you want to come in as well. I desperately do want to get hold of our race winners with Moldovan and Duisburg as well, the 2 championship rivals. In fact, I'd like to get all the top 4 in, if possible as well. But no one's in the waiting room just yet. So, oh, here we go. You're back with us.
I'm gone.
I've been perching on the deck during the race like that, but I haven't actually been able to not kept stood up. I've been standing up throughout the entire race nearly. That was unbelievable.
That was amazing.
The extreme.
It was. That was definitely my favourite race so far. Bondrax is in the waiting room.
Ah, fab. Let's drag in Bondrax. Hello, Bondrax. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Where did you
What
finish?
A race! What a race!
I just don't have words to explain what happened. I was so tense in the last 3-4 laps. I didn't know what to do because I was the third car, and as you know, the third car is so bad in DRS train. Luckily, in lap 34, I think, we both got past Matthias. And after that, it was just a DRS game between me and Dovzan. Luckily, I won the DRS game, and we had a good race to the line, but I finished first, so really happy.
Amazing race.
That's unbelievable. Honestly, you in that DRS train for so long as well, slipped up the inside, then to the outside at several different points in that race. You came in with an 8-point advantage. You leave with a 12-point advantage with 2 races to go. Are you starting to think championship? You've got to be now.
Well, this is the most important thing. From now on, I just need 2 P2s, and I have the championship secured. So all I will try to do in the next races is be as consistent as I can, and don't make any driver mistakes.
How are you then at Imola and Bahrain? The two, well, Imola brand new on F1 2021, very tight, twisty circuit. Bahrain more open, free flow as well. Which one are you going to prefer?
Well, to be honest, I will prefer the Imola one, but there the qualifying is so important, so the qualifying will be key, because as you said, it's a very narrow track and you can't overtake. But Bahrain is good for me as well, so yeah, I will put a good fight with Dovzan till the end of the championship.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see it. 2 races to go. Glad we're back. And well done for giving us a race to come back to as well for PCF4. Thank you, Bondrax. You may now leave unless Richie, you've got something to say? Don't want to.
No, that's me. But yeah, apart from that, it was an amazing race.
Thank you for the interview.
No
pleasure as always. Absolute pleasure. Bye-bye. Edgar has just said good game as well in the F4 general.
So has Gobbo. Fast as well, but I don't think anyone else joined the interview room. So yeah, we'd like to say thank you everyone for joining today. It was a very amazing race. Hopefully in Imola we see the same action. Imola's a very exciting track. There's always interesting things happening. Rain possibly. So yeah, anything you'd like to say, Josh?
Bugger Off has just said, I didn't know F1 was a horror game. Got jump scared by an Alfa Romeo, lol. So that was the desync issues they were having. What a fantastic race. Another classic. I can't wait for Imola next weekend.
No, mate.
And it's going to be great. And Bahrain after. And then that's it for the first season of F4.
Yes, it is.
And that's it for F1 2021. And then we go on to F1 2022, or F1 22, as they're calling it now, because they like EA likes having FIFA connection to it as well. But I think it's going to be great. And we're seeing some good strategies to both where the game is heading in the future, good stuff with where the leagues are going as well, across all tiers as well here. And I think it's only going to get better. They can't say league racing is dead after COVID because we've just had a classic twice in a row. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it was amazing. So, yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and I think we'll leave it here and see you all next week in Imola. So,
Absolutely.
goodbye.
Bye bye. Have a